My beautiful listening audience, I want us today to continue with what we started last week, which is what is IFA? There is no apt description for what IFA is, other than to just say IFA is everything about everything on everything in the universe. That's what IFA is. But for this discussion, I want us to look at IFA as one thing. That IFA is a means of communication. Communication of what? What are the content of that is being communicated? It's communication of knowledge or information. Because IFA in itself is a store of knowledge. It's a natural phenom store of knowledge. Knowledge of everything you can think of about the universe, of the universe, in the universe. So if the fact is established that IFA is a means, a channel, and a tool of communication that was ab initio or in primordial times communicated to just one person by Olodumare. You would recall that I said Olodumare is the ultimate universal conservator of energies, of life, light, and sound, which is replicated and manifested in all creations in the universe, be it animate or inanimate. When we say inanimate, we are referring to bodies of water, mountain, relief, rainfall, and what have you. These are what we refer to as inanimate objects, while animate objects are those ones that have life in them. Life as in growing, breathing, sleeping, thinking. These are what we call animals and plants. Those are the animate objects. So I keep on saying, where is the religion in IFA? IFA is no religion. Where is the language in IFA? So much so people want to say IFA is presented or delivered in Yoruba language. Therefore, IFA is a Yoruba thing. No, IFA is not a Yoruba thing. IFA is not a language like Arabic, like English and whatever. No, IFA is not there. But language is a product of man's wisdom. Man's wisdom. What is wisdom? Wisdom is the application of knowledge. Application of knowledge into our daily or into our everyday situation to make our everyday situation comfortable for us. Because man wants to really internalize and explain explicitly what IFA is, man decided to verbalize IFA into language. Because IFA, as a form of communication, is not only used by mankind as a form of communication. Go back to IFA itself. IFA made us realize that if the cock crows, the crowing of the cock is to show direction to the traveler. So, is that a language? Cock crowing, dogs barking, These are not language, but a form of communications. The same thing is applicable to river. The same thing is applicable to relief and mountain. They communicate. All of these things communicate. And what is IFA? IFA is energy. IFA is a verbalized energy. Verbalized energies of what? Verbalized energies of life, light, and sound. Always remember that. These three energies is what man put together into making aeroplane, into making ships. Ship will not move if there is no kinetism in it, if there is no motion or movement system in it. And this motion is what actually galvanizes the three energies that we talk about. Look at air. Air is always in motion as wind or breeze. Look at light. It's also in motion as heat or fire, naked fire. That's light for you. If you don't, if you want to mention the distance of light or height or whatever, you use telescope. Use telescope. Zooming of light, bringing a very far object to yourself. This is about motion too. Then sound. You see buildings echoing. That's movement of sound. Echoes. Vibes. Movement of sound. Vibration. Movement of sound. So IFA is nothing but communication of knowledge or information. IFA has absolutely nothing to do with religion. It has absolutely nothing to do with religion. Then the other time, we also talk about what is in the name. What is in the name? IFA tells us the names of everything in this world, in this universe. The name of ants was given by Oromila. Oromila, like I said, is the first person that Olodumare used IFA as a means of communication with. It was Oromila who is the energy of wisdom, wisdom, understanding, and knowledge, and of course what the Yorubas call spiritual intelligence, ilakaye. It was Oromila that have all of this information, all of this knowledge that are contained inside IFA. He programmed them into what is called 256 Oduifa portals. While each of these 256 Oduifa portals have another over 1,680 files under each one. And all of these things are coded. If I use codes, if I use symbols, the 256 Oduifa portals have what is called strokes. 256 have strokes of 4 on the right, 4 on the left, making 8, just like they have in I Ching or I Ching of the China, while that of Ifa is in vertical arrangement, that of I Ching is in horizontal arrangement. But the truth of the matter is that I Ching is also a form of communication that is rooted or ported inside Ifa. We say it's just one leg of Ifa, while Ifa has 8, 4 on the right, 4 on the left. I Ching has just 4 horizontally, 4 notations of strokes horizontally. When you go to Japan, the game is different in Japan. Japan practice Ifa the way we practice Ifa in Nigeria. The same way we practice Ifa, that's the way. I let people realize, go and look at the names of the Japanese always end and begin with vowel sounds, just like we have it in Odua language. Just like we have it in Odua language. Like, you want to pick Adekoya. Adekoya. Look at Japan. Japan will give you Tokyo. Japan will give you Toshiba. It would always end with a vowel. Yamaha, Toyota. Look at them, it's the same thing. Like we have Yetunde, we have Babafemi, we have Osamu Diame, good jerk. It's the same thing. We have Edo, we have Oyo, we have a Baodo. It's unfortunate that most of our names in Odua climb have been anglicized by the colonizers. It's not Ibadan, it is Ebaodo. That is in the savannah area. In the savannah area, that's what we mean by Ebaodo. Then we also talk about the fact that Ifa as a means of communication is like telephone. It's like telephone you use for communication, for consulting. You want to talk to the other person. It's like telephone. Then this takes us to what we talk about when you go for consultation. When you go for consultation or Ifa reading or whatever, it's you have just gone to make a phone call. You want to hear information from the other end. You want to hear information about your spirituality, about your destiny. So an Ifa priest is not a soothsayer. An Ifa priest is a consultant. When you try to religionize it, you give it the names Ifa priest. They are not priests. They are not priests, they are consultants whom you consult or you go for consultation when you are seeking information or knowledge about your present situation. I think that will be that for now. Thank you.